Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of my time at Sandrock. Today I believe we need to attend Burgess's sermon with the hat. It's going to be a lot of reading because it's not voiced. So I will probably have to grab a cough drop. I don't think I'll be able to get through it. I feel slightly more confident about it because I saw LMG was able to get through it on his video. Ooh, we will take this. So the fact that I'm seeing people be able to finish it, I feel more confident. Okay. So we will start this, and then it still is doing some mini freezes, I have noticed. Yeah, it's still doing that. I don't know how I feel about that. Do 3 and then 2 and nope, 1. Like when you wake up again, it kind of did like a mini freeze, and it did like a mini stutter when I left the house. So it's not perfect. Finally got the meeting about the tunnel project sorted. Commerce Guild tomorrow, 1400 shops. Sorry, I'm opening a cough drop. The architect and the mayor will be there, but really I think it should just mean a lot to the team if you made an appearance. Hope to see you there. Way. Okay. So that's tomorrow. And this is just talking about Way. We got a gift from Ganby, and somehow, even though he is in prison, we have flowers from Miguel. So, thanks, Miguel. That's a thing from Sandra. I'm from Portia. Yeah, there we go. We will go take care of our scrap. Yeah, but it's like the stuttering I'm just noticing because some people are getting it very bad. Some people are also getting freezing very bad. I had the one crash, but it's definitely not that stable of an update. That is what I am definitely noticing. Nope. Part of me is tempted to, like I said, I think last video, lower down some of the settings. I might do that. We'll see. We'll put what we can in here. We are supposed to have our meeting today, right? Yeah, it literally gives you 10 minutes before. Okay, let's see how she's doing with this. She's doing all right. It's all. So because there isn't much story, we might kind of just speed through today a little bit. It actually is working out that he actually has to give his sermon today, so that's kind of nice. When's this gonna start?
To water wasting.
It, I believe, starts right at 9 o'clock. I hope. There we go. Sorry, he looks like such a tour. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to my first piece as a new minister of the Sandrock Church of the Light. The old minister, as some of you may know, or as some of you know, is, let's say, unreachable at this time. So yeah, I'll be taking over now. I know. You'd like for me to address the camel in the room, so to speak. Sandy, simmer down. I'm doing a sermon here. That's me. Thanks, Sandy. Hey, give Sandy a hand. She's all right. Anywho, come on, Birdie boy, do it like we talked about. It's true that some of our former members here strayed from the light. Some of them were never a part of our beliefs at all. Rock hyenas and yak mouse clothing. I think that's how you say rock hyenas. And it hurt. They hurt our town, they hurt our community, and they hurt me too. These people weren't just the people I shared my dorm with. These were our people I thought were my friends. So believe me when I tell you, I too know that feeling of betrayal. It is appalling that anyone would infiltrate the organization I hold so near and dear to my heart and commit such travesties in the name of the light. One might even say what they did was unforgivable. But in the name of the light, it is forgive that we must. We mustn't hold hate in our hearts as we move forward. Hate will only weigh us down and sink us to the depths of those who harmed us. Make no mistake, those who bring darkness into the world must pay for what they've done. But I, as the new minister of Sandrock, will be praying hardest for their return to the light. What should I say? Boo! Cheer. My guy is straight spitting it right now. Is this the same dude who asked me to check under his bed for monster? The fact that he actually did that is hysterical. Okay, the power of the hat is beyond anything I've ever seen. Now, with that out of the way, I have got a lot of topics I want to cover today. First up, the parable of the little dewdrop that could. I don't know why that was so hard to say. Once upon a time, there was a little dewdrop named Fred. And the hat blows away. No! Dang, that thing took off. Should we say something? Not a word. Well, somebody better go get it. Hey, Butterbean, your foo-foo little kite hats. Shh. Quiet, farm boy. I need this. Come on, birdie boy. Believe. Seeing that, he couldn't help but know the truth. His heart grew 3 sizes that day. Oh, Freddie Dewdrop, you were too perfect for this messed up world of ours. Kind of wish this were voice. It would probably be a little better. Just be good to each other. That's pretty much it. Now go punch the tree. Mic drop. Go, Burgess. Shout out to my best bud over at the top of the hill, Dan B. Dan B, say hi. Woo, the church is back, baby, better than ever. And that, in essence, is the meaning of the little thing we all call life. He got deep there. He got real deep there. Burgess's words have truly moved you and given you a better understanding of your fellow man. Gained 5 social knowledge points. And now we gotta talk to Birdie Boy. Oh my. I don't know who that is or what that is. I think that's Sandy. That is Sandy. Ignore the camel in the middle of the shop. Hey guys, what do you think? I didn't even throw up once. You were great, Birdie Boy. 1,000,000 out of 10. I don't know about 1,000,000, but yeah, you definitely gave us a ton to think about. It was amazing, pretty good. It could have been better, terrible. It was amazing. Wowee. But hey, I can't take all the credit. Where would I be without my trusty, My minister hat. Yeah, it blew off just as she got rolling. Wow, I didn't have it on the whole time? Pretty much. It's like we were all saying we all knew you could do it. So, the magic was in me all along. Yeah, you never needed it at all. Wowee, I guess I didn't. I wouldn't take any chances. You're right, after that hat, it went the hat away. Well, Lexi, I guess hat settles the hat. Phooey. Those stupid puns are contagious. Anyway, oh my, thanks for all the help. I know we're going to be picking up a lot of slack at the church now. It just give it the two of us. But with Portia's newfound confidence in people like you always supporting us, I know we can rise to the challenge. Okay, we're leaving. When Wei said nice things, I can't pretend it's Yan saying them. And then it feels like Yan is actually my friend. Sometimes it's a quest. Sometimes in the quest to befriend anyone, you have to bend the rules.
People are gonna keep making weapons.
And then I learned about this idea called letter of the law, the idea that you just blindly follow laws exactly as they are written, even if it goes against the spirit of the law. I didn't even know there was an alternative. Anyway, everyone's been accusing me of doing that lately.
That's fair.
Okay. Well, it's still saving. Whew, okay. Oh, that was giving me a lot of anxiety, knowing that mission was coming. Old scars from beta. Beta's past. They fixed it though. I think we still got a lot of stuff. Yeah, okay. We can put this on. Alrighty, so we're gonna wait for some other things. Get my perk point. Social. I think we're gonna go towards this one. We're gonna do this one, never mind. 10% more goals for submitting a higher quality. So, that is tomorrow. Ooh, we get another thing. Okay, we'll go turn in some of this stuff. Then we will tend our garden. Do I need anything while I'm out for tending the garden? That is a thing that is good to check. Can use some of those. Yeah, just really that and maybe some of that.
What is your command?
There was supposed to be a sandstorm. Or was that Monday? I thought she said there was supposed to be a sandstorm. What you doing over here, Vivi? I don't know how we ever let Ian become commissioner in the first place. I guess we were just in a rough spot back when Lou and Email left. No one really bothered to fight it. Pay attention to local politics, Lexi. Don't let this happen to your generation. I went ahead and signed Elsie's petition, knowing full well that the petition can't change the law, but, well, I think it made us all feel a little better.
See you.
Yeah, so Logan is still in prison. Little sad. Tomorrow maybe? Sandy. Mabel's out.
Ooh.
Consumer prices are down, quality is up at the Commerce Guild. Did you know that the whole waiting in line, even though you're the only person in the guild thing, isn't something the old commissioner just made up? I think this way everyone gets what they want. Logan and Haru are real sports for turning themselves in like that. Shows that we're a town of law and order, but not to the point of being cool. Anything you want to teach me? Cool. Okay, turning in commissions and then going to Moisture Farm. Pablo, he wanted a comb or something, didn't he? Ian's twin looks so much younger than him. That's what evil does to your skin. So think happy thoughts. Although evil old men always live to be 100 or so. So I guess take your pick. Yeah, home.
So long, partner.
Well, maybe if I remember, we'll make it. Who are we looking for? Justice. I'm having the brother of a criminal replace him, even if he's on the level it is some kind of conflict of interest. Well, no one brought it up. Last thing I need to get need is to get strung into Commerce Guild drama. The guys are nitpicky. Or not enough. I don't know what that was trying to say. Kind of a waste to put a hero like Logan in the clink, but if this little charade is what gets him back in the folks' good graces, guess I'll keep my head down and follow orders. You know, you do have the keys to the jail.
Thank you.
I'm just saying you have the keys to the jail. Give me the keys to jail and I will let them free. And I get it, they definitely should have some time behind bars. But, you know, it is what it is. Sir Andy! Oh, I love this kid. Considering I was able to fool most of these townies with a wig and I nicked off a barber, hardly come as a surprise that y'all couldn't tell the difference between them Yan brothers. Here's what you ought to build next. An optometrist. Do I have anything to give you? What a firework. I can give you a gun. I don't really have anything. We need to work on Andy. I at least want him to be my buddy so I can see him. Might go give him something, see what we got in our boxes. I might finish like our commission for the day and then probably head to bed early. Just because I want the story. The way thing tomorrow is it's long. It's actually very long. So this. I'll buy these because we always need them, and I will buy some of those. So we're gonna go back to the workshop, possibly make a comb for Pablo. See if we got anything to give Andy. And then find Andy. Which... oh, I think he's right over there. I want to try to use Andy a little bit to get more Logan points. I think that is the... ooh, I actually... oh, because it's in my hotbar. Never mind. I do wish that they would stop that whole hotbar thing. It's annoying. Okay, we need to clear this out a little bit. It's officially bothering me. I'm gonna give this to Trudy. We can give this to Logan. I think I just gave him that. Actually, we need to put some of this in the house. Accessories. I can give this to Andy. And I don't have the comb that Pablo wants. So there's that. Let's go give this to Andy. And then give something to Trudy. Yeah, like Andy. No. At least you can tell who he is because of the running. Sorry. Andy. Kid.
Thanks for giving me this. I love it.
Should be leveling up with him soon. I got Mr. Way checking our old contract. Turns out I really missed a lot of red flags. Red flags over the years. I mean, I've always knew Yan was obnoxious. I thought he was paid well enough not to steal from us. This.
Wow. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry, that was just funny how it like sits right in front of her face. Is this still Way's house or is it now? Yeah. It takes like a day to change it, I think. Okie day. Pablo, stay close. I have a gift for you. Pablo, Pablo, Pablo.
Howdy.
You desire this.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Okay, we can finish the cook station. So yeah, see, Sandy's pathing is now here to not have her walk up the tracks. This did just have the sand icon of it. Thought it did, and then it didn't. There is one of the bugs they are aware of. Ooh, we need to get spinel. That I might do tonight. Okay, well, we'll get some spinels. One of the bugs that they know of is some machines, I think. Oh, I just saw it again. There it is. Some of the machines you can't clean. And then if that's the case, you put it in your inventory and then it resets it. For me, it only did it on these machines, the grinders and the cutter. Thing that it looks like there isn't going to be any more updating on some of these machines. I am thinking about fully upgrading them and getting them all purple. I'm thinking about it. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it or not. That's a lot of spinels. Like majority of these are spinels. So I don't know if I'm that committed to that idea or not. We'll wait until this is done. That ceramic icon looks almost like fake. I don't know. I think it's just me. It looks like it's like really I don't know. Just looks different when you compare it to the other ones. More shiny or something. I need to upgrade my forge. Which I beat to do it. Oh, no, because one's in here. Still beat you to it. Okay. We'll turn into Way first. Go check and see if there's any new recipes. I know there are some for weapons. Like one's called like a raven's wing or raven's claw. He needs to learn to blink. Like his eyes are just like, I've had too much caffeine. Yeah. It may just be the default on the forge. Okay, gotta go to who are you? Owen? This was Owen? I think it was Owen. It was Owen.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. So Yan always been part of the good twin, evil twin situation. And Yan the evil one? That explains a lot.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. That Logan, hard-headed as ever. I hope he'll let me deliver meals while he's in there. Prison food, well, it's prison food.
Thank you.
There was that one time. You're busy, really? That Grace delivered food there. Okay, we're gonna, I think, go really quickly, get the horse, and then get some spinels. And see what we need to upgrade the forge. Oh, I already have it all. Yeah, so it's helical gear, sword, and shield. A Nagulu, a Tranquility, and Raven's Wing. The one that says Designer Mike, Designer Deb, Designer Lauren, Designer Carrie Bitters. Those are... Oh, I need to make 2 more bearings. That's the problem with giving those to Logan, is that they always get used, and so you'll be like, I know I had a bearing, and... but those are Kickstarter people who paid tiers of support. That is what those people are. So they got to design artwork. I kind of remember, I think in the beta I made the Raven's Wing, and I don't think its stats were much. You don't get better than this, really, I don't think. I don't think the stats were that much better. I'm hoping that my sound is a little better in today's video. I messed with it for a while. It doesn't seem like the sound issue I'm hearing on my computer is carrying over as much as I thought it was to the video recordings. It really doesn't. It seems like it is kind of isolated. I just have bad sound, but it's not being picked up by the recording. Like on my phone, which I mean, it's a phone, so it's... Calm yourself. It's a phone, so you know it's not like the greatest sound quality that ever existed. But on the phone, that's how I've been watching them, so that I hear the sound a little bit better. And I know some people do watch often on their phones. But the sound, I don't pick up the tinniness that I hear. Because for me, everything sounds really tinny and like really, there's like no depth of sound. It just, hate it. It gives me a headache. And hate's a strong word, but I hate it. How far away does this work? Pretty far. I'm a little impressed. Now I'm curious. Hold on. I don't know why I hit that. So this is considered a sword, wouldn't it? I mean, it would be a sword, so I don't know if I'm better off taking some points in here. I don't know. I really don't know. And it would not be a heavy sword to me, and it definitely is not a spear. So I don't know if it's worth taking that. We'll do every attack has a 50% chance of induced and chance of recovering 5 points of endurance. We'll do that one. But yeah, I've been thinking about that because I do like this sword. Just like, you know, I want the most of my skills, though I mean, you don't really need it because it's a deadly weapon, so like it is pretty spiffy. But yeah, I think the next points I might take sword. We'll see. Getting a little further out than I want it to be. Okay. We're gonna go back. Oh my, what is it? Okay. Yeah, whatever they were trying to do with that. That isn't it. And I froze. The game did not freeze. That was that was my stupid Windows. Like, oh, I'm caught. Like Windows, it keeps like, it's like this VSS service. It keeps doing these errors and it forces everything to freeze. I've disabled it. There's no fixing the error. Like, it is so frustrating. So frustrating. Oh my god. Like, Windows is just the equivalent of Dell. There's no quality control. No quality assurance at all. Like, they should be ashamed. But yeah, that was a VSS service freezing my computer. It like fully froze for like about 30 seconds. And it's all because Windows thought it was intelligent to change the security preference for it or something. I don't. It's a bunch of nonsense. A bunch of Windows nonsense and garbage. Okay. So we have our meeting with Wei today. Totally like discombobulated now. Like, what was I doing? What was I doing?
Hey, you got time? I need your help looking into something.
Sure.
Some folks around here have been hearing weird wheezing noises near the canyon in the dead of the night. Real weird, right?
Sounds strange. Better find out as soon as possible. Probably just some praying.
Yeah, for sure. Don't want this to be another Duvos operation right under our noses. I'm getting real paranoid about that.
Like, moved my teacup, and I wasn't expecting it to make a noise.
Captain's figured out where it's coming from. We just gotta see what's going on. So, you free?
Yeah, I've got time.
Great. Let's meet at 10 p.m. tonight. Edge of the Shonash Canyon.
Like, I tried to grab my teacup, and it just kind of just slid instead of actually grabbing it. How do you collect water? Miscellaneous. We should get kind of, oh, nope, miscellaneous materials. Kind of see the things that we haven't made yet, like the silver. This is no longer used for fishing. So that can go away, actually. Okay. Oh, I forgot to take care of that. Whoops. Whoopsie doodle. Yeah, I'm thinking it depends how much I can film. I do think I will be going back to Windows 10. I have not been liking Windows 11. Windows 11 can literally go suck. There we go. I was gonna look at the new Raven's Wing. Acquired level 50. We're not there yet, so we'll hold off. We're gonna go skit commissions, get those started. Yes. I don't know how many of those we have. Oh, it doesn't matter. We can do that instead. Okay. I think that was it. Yeah. Just that. Nice. Take care of this really quick. No. Always forget about that. That was like a dang it. Gotta remember to be more careful when I do that. They did also change, it looks like, the soil, like how it looks like it's more obvious where it's at. We'll do some of this. And then I didn't want you to be that. So we're gonna uproot this. I don't care. I wanted you to be that thing. Yes. Yeah, they did definitely change the image or the dirt. It's easier to see what it is now. Like the bio crust definitely has like a different look to it. We're gonna go mushrooms. Probably also mushrooms here. And then what are you? We will do some of these, I think. Don't think they really get used for much. I do think some people think that they're decent for money. I've never looked into that. That needed a lot of water. A lot of water. I still do suck at making sure that this all has water. What are you gonna do? That bug is persistent. Where it's... Actually, that's annoying. I think it actually has to do with the skill in the skill tree that is the more efficient watering. I think that technically is what causes that. That's just my hunch. I don't know if it's true. Okay. She collected already, so we can go. Where is this character mission? Okay. Oh, I know what this is. Remember, like the very first episode, I said there's a Heidi mission that I don't know if we'll get. That is it.
Thank you.
I am like 99% sure that's what it is. Okay. Very nice. Next. Map. Thank you. I have no idea where I'm going. Heidi? Is it Heidi? Oh. It is a little annoying. I wish that would get fixed. Okay. Next. It always freaks me out when you like come outside. He had red hair for a second. When you come outside and that's not there. They're up by the church. Always wondered what this house is. Like, at first when I saw Way, I kind of thought he was going to move in there and not Yan's house. But obviously not. He's in Yan's old house. Yeah, I don't know who lives there. I'm guessing it's one of the other builders, the other workshops that are in town. I am like definitely taking like the scenic route around everywhere. Huh. And as a twin, an evil twin, I thought that only happened in stories. I don't think it was ever a real thing. And they're both on different sides of the law. I mean, come on. I know you should write a story about it. I think I'm going to adjust my novel a bit. Have my character do more nefarious things than Logan did. At Logan's actual trial, it was so obvious he was in the right that it just doesn't sound. It doesn't make much for doesn't make for much of a narrative. There we go. I don't know why that was so hard to say.
Thank you so much.
I do not know why that was that hard to say. Going up here, I think. This Danby. I think it's Danby. Oh, I'm one with Danby. Riri's finally back. Yeah. We saw that. That's not how all twins work, right? One good one, one evil one. I had kind of been hoping for twins myself, but now I'm not so sure. There's really not much vindication in punishing someone who wants to be punished. I prefer my moral choices to have more complex than any novel where the hero is a dog.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't really get what she was saying there, but okay. Okay. Next. Probably the Heidi mission. I'm just happy that we got this. This normally happens very early. I believe I think it's her buddy mission. It's not voice. Oh. The open architectural competition has something, blah, 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 chosen the winner. We're gonna get a cough drop. Hey, down in front. Ugh, if you must stand in the way, at least read out all the details. Is Heidi on there? Look at that, Gus is on there. The Open Architectural Competition, sponsored by the Vincent Institute, has received all submissions and chosen its winner. The following architects stood out among the competition. They have been awarded commendations and were requested to send in a second submission for the final. Gust, or Heidi, Gust, Susan Natara, Dot and Highwind, Alan Talsky. Slow down there, friendo. Reading is a process meant to be enjoyed, savored, and even. Anyway, as I was saying, something, then following architects stood out among the competition. The love of all that is texturized. Will you just get on with it, man? Fine, dude. I'll just look for. Oh, hey, here she is, number one, Heidi. Oh my gosh, Heidi, at the very top of the list. And there she is. Look out, hot stuff coming through. Look, Heidi, you've won the first round of this competition, which means you've basically won the whole thing already. Congratulations. Let's celebrate and prepare. Oh, howdy, folks. You do have an outfit for the award ceremony, don't you? Of course you don't. Don't worry. I'll already have multiple options prepared for such an occasion. And when you go up on stage to accept your reward, first thank the light, then your parents, then moi, your inspiration, and then really stick it to the haters. Everyone who told you you'd never be anybody. Look at me now. Or look at you now. You know what I mean. That quickly segues back onto something positive. Smile. Thank the light again and scene. Oh, Heidi, check it out. Here it says, if you win, you get a bunch of money, like a bunch. What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do with the money, Heidi? Oh, I don't know. It's not cash. It's money for a project. Well, if you don't want it, can I have it? Cheer up, girl. I've never seen someone so upset to win a competition they themselves signed up for. You're right. I should be excited. Just, maybe the pressure is getting to me. I better go for a walk. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the curse of the perfectionist. Even winning isn't enough for our dearest Heidi. How tragic. Every ounce of that beauty she pours into this tedious world of ours is a gasp of pain, sighing out through her fingertips. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the vast reverence of it all. So true. Yeah, I should probably go too. See you, Lexi. Heidi seems highly upset. Maybe I should go check on her. I don't know if, we should get this done by the time I need to go to the way thing. Oh, shucks. Did I hit you with that? I'm sorry, Lexi. I was gonna pick it up. Too honest. Just feels a little better to crumple 'em up, toss 'em, you know? Not celebrating a win, getting nervous about the next run. Everything okay? We're gonna do that one. Oh yeah, peachy keen. I always celebrate my wins by scribbling wildly into my notebook. All right, Lexi. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit nervous, racked. I guess anyway. Okay, so here's the condensed version of the conundrum. So I see this notice go out, architecture competition. I check the grant money. It's a lot. Posted by the Vincent Design Institute, I think. I know exactly what those prudes are into. I bet I can win this thing. And you know, in Sandrock, we're always hurting for fun, so I went for it. I used everything in my arsenal to churn out some fancy looking nonsense I know they'd go bananas for. Hey, whatever it takes to win, you'd rub their backs for a little scratch. We'll say whatever it takes to win. Yeah, right, that money could go a long way here, but that's not what I'm upset about anyway. What's got me stressed out is, well, guess who's the main judge for the competition? Master Verna. I thought she'd be too busy to oversee something like this, so I was excited, but, well, sure enough. No sooner than I see my name in the paper, I take a peek in my mailbox, and here, have a look for yourself. The real you is back. I saw your submission for our competition and didn't even have to look at the name. I recognize that style, that fluidity, that effortless complexity that only can come from you in a heartbeat, Heidi. I am sitting here in my office, chomping at the... I was chomping, not champing at the bit, as I wait for your final submission. Sandrock has tied down your talents for too long, dear. It's time to cut loose and break free. But that deconstructive mad woman you always wanted to be. And in the moment after you win this competition, please, I beg you, come to Atara. Vinia. I thought we made peace with me coming home, but now she's clamoring for clamoring to bring me back again. Oh, she's just so pushy, you know? I feel like me being in this competition, it's like proving her right somehow. With all this hanging over me, I can't concentrate. Couldn't win this thing even if I wanted to. And should I even keep catering to her like that? Be true to yourself. Don't let her get you down. Tough call, but it's a lot of money. I'll say it's a tough call, but it's a lot of money. Yeah, well, you run into this kind of thing in your line of work too, yeah? I mean, do you really think I should design a fancy schmancy looking building just to win the competition? Is that something we need in Sandrock? Expensive and impractical? I don't think so. You're right. If we go too hard on the bells and whistles like she likes, the upkeep on the place is going to be nuts. We'll spend more keeping it intact than it costs to build it in the long run. So that means even if I win, we lose. I don't need to try to win this thing at all. That settles it then. I'm going all on my own design, something we really need in Sandrock. That'll send a message. And who knows, maybe some of the other judges will even get behind me. I mean, my sand protection tech is nothing to shake a stick at. All right, I've got a vision now. One quick lap around the town to get the juices flowing and I'll get cracking. Thanks, Lexi. Talking out with you really helped. Why don't I take along? Well, sure. I think that'd be mighty helpful. In fact, let's walk around and see if we can't come up with an idea that'll blow their socks off. Escort mission. Oh, that's a lottery. Well, this is where it all started, I reckon. I used to sit around here and draw these buildings again and again and again. I give them upgrades, of course. I'd always draw a giant fan on blue moon to blow sandstorms away. Of course, I had to stop once it got dark. That is, if my ma hadn't come looking for me already. She'd help me finish my drawing if I hadn't, and then we'd go home. Can't help but be a bit nostalgic for those times. Happy family, not a care in the world. That reminds me, me and my ma used to draw little murals on the side of the mountains. There's one not too that far from town. I haven't been down that way in a Pam Bat's age. Come on, let's go find it. I want to show ya. We're going up there. Up to like where, kind of where the blue moon sign blew. It's just straight ahead. Yeah, if you start this game from the beginning, this is very early in the game. Like, trying to remember when I got it. That's very satisfying. I've not been to the Grand Mesa. Wow. Wasn't it right here? Oh, shoot. I know it's close. Let's spread out. I would say probably before the Giegler stuff. I would say it's before there. It's when you become a buddy with her, so that's what I remember it being. Oh, we need to get our butts going. It's this rock. There it is. Thanks, Lexi. First thought, I'm lucky to have a supportive family to stop me from giving up on my drawing. Well, I did a passable job of drawing my ma. That's her, all right. Her and my pa were sweethearts, even when they were in school. Did I ever tell you about them? Yeah, well, they were like straight out of the old romance novels. It was actually my ma that made the first move. But my pa didn't want to mess up what they had, so he said no. And then almost immediately regretted it and went chasing after her. So they started on equal footing. Kind of nice. Your ma sounds like a go-getter. Yeah, she was, but best anyone could ever ask for. I guess it wasn't too long after I drew this that she'd be proud of you. Yeah, that's why I do a lot of what I do, you know? Hey, you know what? It's because my parents encouraged me that I'm even in this competition in the first place. Why was I ever even deliberating over this? Here, Lexi, let me show you some of what I've been kicking around. In fact, I think I've got a little something extra now that'll really top it off. Ta-da! Check it out, it's school. This external part here is kind of like the mural, hugging the interior. The sand will roll right off the roof. A place like this will be nice and sturdy for generations to come. Looks perfect. Well, I don't know about perfect, but it is pretty good. You know, for a second there, It felt like she was here again. She always knew what to say when I was getting discouraged. And hey, I think you deserve some credit too. If you hadn't stopped in, I'd still be back littering at the oasis. Or joking, I never litter, and no one should. Anyway, thanks, Lexi. You're the best. I better get back to my office to finish this off while I'm still in the zone. Ta-da! That's it. And now we gotta go to a meeting. I have no idea how long this episode is right now because of my computer doing like the little micro freeze. So, if it's a long one, I apologize. I have a feeling it's going to be a long one. Because this is also a really long cutscene, but all of it's voiced.
Is everyone here? Let's begin then. Standing here by my side is the new commissioner of the Commerce Guild. Let's give it up for Mr. Wei. And before anyone asks, no, this is not just Yan with his mustache shaved off. A classic evil twin situation. Rest assured, it's all been handled. Wei was an extremely accomplished builder before this, and is known not just for his leadership skills, but also his brave ventures into the peripheries, one of which he is just now returning from after years of being presumed dead. Anyway, I'm sure he'll tell you all about it himself. Once again, another big round of applause for our new Commerce Guild president, Mr. Wei.
Just Wei will do, Mayor Trudy. And I think a more appropriate title will be Commissioner. President is an unofficial title conceived by my corrupt predecessor. Greetings, all. For those who haven't met me yet, I'm Wei, as our mayor here so graciously mentioned. Now, I don't mean to frighten anyone, but I must warn you, your old boss Yan and I are like night and day. Any funny business, any slackery, any corner cutting you were getting away with before, it's simply not gonna fly with me in charge. Furthermore, I hope you're ready to all start working as hard as you ever have in your life.
Even more work than before? How can we possibly pull off more than 24-hour shifts? Time travel?
He had you do that as well? I thought I was the only one he was picking on.
While we're weighing in, I'd also like to point out that we seem to have skipped over our tradition of starting all guild meetings with a collective kissing of the presidential ring.
Right. There was that thing as well.
Yikes, that sounds like a lot of labor violations.
What the? Goodness! I knew things were bad here, but I didn't know they were this bad. No! I was thinking standard 8-hour shifts with occasional overtime at triple pay. Plenty of paid time off.
Overtime pay?
Indeed. All right. Well, slight addendum to my previous claim. Get ready to start working more fairly than you ever have in your life.
Hoorah!
Hoorah.
I can finally see my children.
Work-life balance? Whoa, that takes me back.
It doesn't even sound like me, and it really doesn't.
It already looks like you are all getting along swimmingly. What a nice change of pace to have someone so committed in charge of the guild. Now, I hate to hurry things along, but perhaps we ought to get down to business. Heidi, if you please.
Right. I look forward to working with you, Commissioner Wei. Hello, everyone. I guess first, quick refresher. Does anyone remember what we were doing on the tunnel before that whole World War invasion thing?
I think I was smashing rocks. We were paving the road. Didn't we need more steel frames? I'm gonna do this one.
Yes, thank you. That's exactly right.
I think you do get different points based upon which one you answer. I think that was the correct one. If you do the bottom one, she calls you a class clown.
To those of you who forgot, we left off drilling about a quarter of the way through the mountain. We need steel frames to reinforce what we've dug out already before we continue to drill. So, Commissioner Way, I seem to have noticed some discrepancies in the reports from the old commissioner. We should already have enough steel frames to move forward, and yet these aforementioned frames appear to be unaccounted for.
About that, Yan melted them down and resold them as scrap.
That Yan.
Huh?
Yes, in addition to countless other such commissions that we now have no record of. I'm terribly sorry to report that every single steel frame that was built while Yan was here has been embezzled in one way or another.
Yan was stealing our work?
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
I never had anything stolen. We demand compensation. What's important is he's gone now. I'm gonna do that one.
Indeed. You all are upset. You should be. You have every right to be. But I'm running a different ship here. We all work together in this guild. Win or lose, we'll face it together. I've been through scrapes before. Back in the Parifs. Heck, I've seen a man fend off 13 beasts with nothing but the shoes on his feet and a can of expired beans. Bouncing back from this, it'll be a piece of bean cake. In this guild, we push everyone up, not bring them down. I firmly believe that if we're working together, there's nothing we can't do. Now, we have to look ahead. What's in store for Sandrock? This tunnel project is our #1 priority, and I think we have what it takes to make this tunnel nothing short of a wonder of the free cities. Buses passing, birds singing, children laughing, people dancing, all in our wonderful tunnel. It's like that reporter fella said. Tunnels, liminal space, yada yada future. Inspiring.
Well, I don't know about you all, but I'm fired up.
I never thought we'd be able to make building a tunnel sound so cool to other people.
So what do we do now? Can we wrap this up? What's cooler than smashing through a mountain? So what do we do?
Well, now it gets interesting. After reviewing and correcting my brother's false reports, I've come up with a plan I wanted to present today, since we're all here. Now, we've got ourselves a few builders here. If we all make 10 steel frames, we'll be right on track to get that tunnel finished no more than a season later than the original deadline. That's the way guarantee.
These are not the steel frames that you make in the work table. These are big things that you make on the assembly station.
Show us the way, Way.
Huh?
Show us the way.
Way to go.
Yes, interesting. Never heard that one before. All right, team, I know you can do this, and I'll be right there alongside you, every step of the way. I mean, the way. And hey, come on by the workshop if you need a couple of bars, or a quick snack.
Finally, someone who gets it. I mean, who doesn't love picking up a free snack?
Take the average slackman and ask him that. You gotta pack much snack.
All right, Team Sandrock Commerce Guild, go!
You guys have got this. Just give me the frames when you finish them.
That's it for today then. Meeting adjourned.
Mian was really happy there. And it is not done yet.
That Yan. I can't believe he stole our work.
Is that a fact? I'm taken aback. Us builders, we're a pack. I know we've got each other's back. The Yan goes and does that. Makes Slack looks like he did jack.
That would be like exhausting to have someone who always talks like
Does
that.
he always talk like that?
If you think it's whack, just give me a smack.
Well, so long as it doesn't interfere with your work, you do you. While I've got you all, let's talk back pay.
You want to take revenge on us? But we only just met.
Ever, my good chap, you may be thinking of payback. Back pay is money the guild owes you due to the former commissioner cheating you, overworking you, underreporting your wages, taking credit for your work, stealing your rating points. Well, the list goes on, but you get the idea.
Is that what Mian's excuse is, that he was stealing her point?
Wang Jr. will be getting 60,000 goals in back pay.
Sweet! Wait until my neighbors hear about this.
Ever, Red, Slack, and you too, Alan Carter, you're all getting 40,000 each.
Whoa!
Dope sauce!
Back pay is lit. That's a fact, Jack.
And Miss Mian,
Oh, that's alright if there's nothing there for me. I think these guys deserve it more.
Mian, you have 500,000 goals in back pay.
Wow.
What? 500,000?
That's right. That's 5,000,000. 500,000.
I actually used a random amount of zeros.
There must be some mistake.
No mistake. Yan really did a number on you, Miss Mian. Nearly every commission you did since you got here, Yan took credit for it. But most of the money is from all the unpaid expedite work, and there was a lot of it. You never bothered to destroy evidence of your working hours, so it's all there in black and white. Curiously, Yan embezzled about 10,000 goals from your first couple of seasons here, but then stopped.
He was afraid of me.
Well, that is possible. You're well established that you are formidable on many fronts. Mian, you could take after your friend a bit more in this regard. Villains like Yan are easily scared off when you stand your ground.
I'll keep that in mind, sir.
That being said, your numbers speak for themselves, and you will no doubt continue to make the fabulous earnings that go along with them. Now, why did I do this in front of you all?
To show us how much better these two are than us?
Well, yeah.
Listen here, Miss Red. I do not play favorites, but I do reward hard work. I want to see the rest of you take a page out of their book. I want to see everyone putting up these numbers, or at least getting closer. We're all on the same team here, so don't be afraid to ask for help. Builder, Mian, you two will offer this lot some sage advice if they need it, won't you?
Well, I could try.
Stop on my doorstep anytime, folks. I'm pretty busy. Figure it out yourself, losers.
Very good. See, don't be intimidated. You're a teddy bear, aren't you? Yes, you and Mian are the star players on our team, but we need everyone at their best if we're gonna make ourselves into a formidable commerce guild on the world scale. Who's with me?
We can do it!
Let's make a pact to take it to the max.
Dismissed. See you at the commission board.
Okay. I don't remember if he ever shows up on the board after this.
Huh?
Have you met our new commissioner yet? He's lovely. I guess since this was my first job, I never really had anything to compare the experience to. Do you think Ian was a bad boss? I mean, you know, in addition to all the crime stuff, I would say he was a bad boss. On the topic of the Loven trial, 2 wrongs to make a right, but I guess 1 right cancels out 1 wrong, kind of. Okay. We need to wait until 10 o'clock tonight. But we will go start all the stuff for steel frames. They're easy to make. I mean, they're not impossible. But yeah, they are not the ones that are on the table. They are on this machine. And the rods are probably the biggest thing. So tomorrow we'll be able to finish this. So this continues the story, I think, aluminum alloys. This continues the story of building the road to Portia. There is currently something, I will point out the mission when we get to it. Part of the bridge thing, there's one part of it that's a little bugged right now, in which a character becomes unresponsive. So I will point that out when we get there. But yeah, The auto, it's they're really big. They're these. They are not the steel rims in that. They're very big. Like they actually look ridiculous when they're on here, but it's pretty cool. How much is the next expansion? 160. Wow, we just make okay. We're not gonna buy it. I was just kidding. You follow relics there. See if there's anything we can build. I think I'm donating to the museum, but even if I didn't, I'm just gonna keep them for my yard. So yeah, the earliest we can build anything is about 10 hours, so overnight. Overnight. So it's we'll say hi to the cats because I haven't said hi to them in a while. I have, generally speaking, completely, well, it's their own fault. Being that they go run off first thing in the morning, it's their own fault. If you guys were to stay close, I would be able to pet you. Got really framey there. Interesting. It's always curious to me if it picks it up on the recording, because there's certain times where I'll say like, got really framey there, and then I'll watch the video back and it's like, no. There's a couple freezes that it did pick up on though. But unfortunately, in my case, some of these are my stupid computer. Okay, we got 4 hours to waste. Yup. I don't know what to do. Is there anything we're short on? I mean, we always could use... not really. I guess I can go mine some of the hards. Well, I can... Where is all of our stone? Oh, I'm on the second page. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. We can filter some stone. Because that number needs to be a little higher than this. So we'll do that. I guess I'll go around and get rid of some of these. I am curious, because like right near the end of the beta, the hard rocks were very slow to come, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, if you were standing here, you would not be able to see that one. It wasn't until you got like right to here that it would come into view when they were respawning. I'm curious if it's still going to do that. But it was only in the respawning. It was not when they were out here already. It's like when you first loaded in for the day, it was fine. But it was like just the respawning of it later. I should go see if the nest ever respawned anything. How many of these guys can I kill in one go? That was really cruel, but fun. Like really cruel. Oh, that little thing is amazing. When this initially was introduced in the beta, it had a weird collision box with the bad guys. It was pretty much not usable. So it's fun being able to use it now. take that and that and that. Well, that's interesting. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say it doesn't work if it's elevated. It does. But doesn't work if there's a wall in between you. That is just too satisfying. May have to eventually get the perk that increases the range of weapons. Oh, it's almost time. Give me a stupid sword and I'm just like, ooh, let's kill random animals. Well, into my pockets that will go. It's not something that you really need your pockets for, but we'll go. This little thing that's coming up, I wasn't expecting this one, and I don't know why. Like, the way it was left off, I don't know why I wasn't expecting this to happen. But anyway.
Hey, you made it. Me and Unsure have been here a while. Ain't noticed anything unusual yet. Man, I hate ghost cases.
Us waiting here is a bit unusual.
That's true.
Waiting in a group is fun, though. I saved you a seat.
Did you hear that?
Love that Captain Sarah.
I think I hear something.
It's getting louder.
Sir, if it's a ghost, how do we catch it?
A ghost! Ah!
Water, need water.
Well, I'll be a rooster's rocket. It's a giggler. Haven't seen any of them near here since we cleared them out of Gecko Station.
I can confirm it's not a giggler ghost, sir. He must have really liked rock climbing, but he's hurt. What should we do with him?
We should help him.
Yeah, I agree. Not our style to turn away those in need. But he does look kind of familiar, don't you think? All right, Unsure. Let's get this guy over to Dr. Fangs. We'll decide what to do with him once he's got the strength to speak up.
Late night for Fang.
Nice face. Bump your head.
Yeah, probably. That usually happens when you fall off a cliff. Oh, sorry. Too soon?
It's a giggler.
Can you help him?
Not a vet.
Can you help him, Doc? He's gonna die. Potato.
Look, he's got arms and legs and stuff, so I guess he's kind of humanoid, right?
I will do what I can.
That's all we're asking. Now listen, Bird and Fang, this fella here could be extremely dangerous. So if he starts waking up or fidgeting or anything, you better fly over to me on the double.
Got it.
Okay. So, his name is Larry. I don't know, do you recognize him? A certain giggler who rode on a train, on top of a train and destroyed a bridge. That guy, that's who that is. It took me a little while to figure it out, and I'm like, that's the guy. And with that, we're just going to go right to bed. So we will be dealing with Larry for like the near future also, along with the bridge. Excuse me, not the bridge, the road to Portia. Next episode, we might, I think it's too early, but we might start getting more Logan interactions. I still think it might be one more episode that he's in prison. I don't remember. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this episode of my time at Sandrock. I apologize for it being a long episode. I wasn't expecting the Larry part. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourselves and bye for now.